Hi, ladies and gentlemen. You're getting me in all my glory tonight. It's very late. It's been a long day. So, here's a recap of our astrology. This coming new moon, which is going to be at 6:11 in the morning tomorrow, Saturday, St. Patrick's Day, is a new moon in Pisces. It's the last new moon of winter. And it's also the last new moon on the wheel of the Western zodiac. So, for this new moon, she is paired with Chiron, the wounded healer, in both sun and moon. So, that is a lot of watery, feminine energy. The water rules over emotions. And these two, Chiron and Pisces, are paired to bring to the surface our deep, dark, personal wounds. Yay! And allow for healing addictions, escapism, denial, and martyrdom. That stuff is coming up for sure in full force. The wounded healer Chiron is taking its last stand in the feminine Pisces before she moves on to highlight the right use of action, protection, and balance for the masculine in fiery Aries in April. And Chiron's going to stay positioned in Aries for 7 years. So we've had 7 years of working on the feminine wounds, kind of bring that stuff to the surface so that we can heal it. And now we're going to be moving into a masculine sign to balance out that shift of power to do that deep healing work. So this is probably the perfect moon, right? Feminine, just like the last stand. Diving into the void, that's kind of that's the theme of the month here. And coming up against our deepest, darkest yuck. It leaves us raw and triggered. And then there's Mars. Thanks, Mars. So, Mars, our god of war, moves into Capricorn, where it's hopefully well placed. Capricorn does a pretty good job with like rules, keeping things in check. But Mars in that positioning in the south is like out of the bounds of the sun. So Mars is like running wild right now. And he's riding free in the south outside of the sun's reach, and as a free agent on the lam, he's wielding all things sharp and pointy. And basically goading our wounded selves into conflict. So considering all that fiery aggression and watery wounding work, we should probably be looking at giving our livers a break. I know it's St. Patrick's Day and it's like the thing to do to go drinking, but it would probably be best for us on more than one front to just cool it for the day. Let's see. Yeah, Mars is not somebody you want to tempt into aggression right now. Find out what the Fighting Irish is really all about. On the flip side here, we have these star symbols that we work with. So I'm working with Grandma Silver Stars. Star Knowledge Calendar. So this takes the symbols of the Makawa Shakti Washoka and it lines it up with the cycles of the moon. So, as usual, this is the perfect complement for the Western astrology that we're living through right now. This is the symbol for the month. It's the universal law of movement and balance. It's the message from the whale people. So today we are standing in the east and pass through the gate of knowledge and the door of the mind and enter into the whale moon and the season of perception. The test for the moon is that of karma, for clearing and forgiving. The whale people remind us of our 7 sacred roles as earth guardians. Number 1 is the gift of song. Number 2 is the gift of sight and vision. 3, the gift of action. 4, the gift of choice. 5, the gift of creation. 6, the gift of sacrifice. And 7, the gift of your connection to Creator. Whale is a water being. So take the time for this moon to honor water, for giving us life, for nurturing our seeds, and for washing away all that karma, all that crap that's coming to the surface right now. Wash it clean and pray with your water. Yeah, this is also a wonderful symbol to help use in shifting that imprinting in our deep, dark muck, You recognize that stuff, you bring it to the surface, you transform it, wash it away, move on. Whale says our restrictions are our lessons. And this is the last note that I'll leave you on. Whale reminds us that, let me rephrase that. I don't want to should on anybody. Whale reminds us to think nourishing thoughts. So on that note, enjoy this new moon, and I'll check in with you soon. Thanks.